Today we're going to be talking about what it means to have a no further action outcome. Generally, cases have a few outcomes, guilty or not guilty, but before it even gets there, the case might reach a no further action outcome, where the police are no longer taking the case forward, and that's what we'll be focusing on today. So just to have that written down, no further action is where the police are no longer taking your case forward. No further action is really common. Between 25 to 30% of cases have this outcome, so you aren't alone if your case reaches this stage. No further action might happen because the police haven't quite got enough evidence to reach the threshold needed to prosecute, and it's not clear-cut enough to take the case forward. Imagine your story is reflected in a mirror, and the mirror is how everyone else gets to see what happened. Each piece of evidence builds up this picture, like a jigsaw, and it is all put together to recreate what happened. Each piece might represent a bit of evidence, such as your video interview, other testimonies, or other videos and photos. It can take a long time to find the different bits of evidence. Over time, this picture might change, lose some detail, become a little blurry, or lose key pieces of evidence, and somehow the picture becomes harder to make out. This evidence is collected by a police officer during the investigation, who tries to make sense of the picture and build a case. Here, they're just trying to piece together the puzzle and form the most complete picture possible, but it will always be a bit fragmented, and there will always be some missing pieces. This process isn't straightforward. Sometimes the pieces don't quite fit together. Perhaps there is conflicting evidence or different accounts of the same story. The police officer then has to present the case to their senior, who decides whether to take the case forward. The senior then thinks about whether they can piece together the puzzle, or if there is enough evidence to meet the threshold. If it is not clear enough, the police will take no further action. This does not mean that the police don't believe you, or that your evidence isn't good enough, or that it didn't happen. The support you are getting is not going to end, and you are not on your own. Your evidence will always remain on file at the police station. New evidence might come to light, which might make the case clearer in the future. If you don't agree with the police's decision to take no further action, you have the right to review. Just contact your local Victim and Witness Service Centre and they will be able to support you with the process. The Nottinghamshire Police website also provides information about the right to review, and the designated police officer for your case can explain this as well. For more information and support at any point, get in touch with your CHISFA or contact Childline.